No, it's not about discrimination. Just because they kids don't mean they have to be accepted. Just because they not my kids.
What type of kids are you not?
They not my kids. No, it's kids out here that like, okay, I was raised by a single mother. And my mama had to really give me and my brother a pep talk not to run her dudes off. Because we was in that mud like, nigga, you ain't my daddy. You know what I'm saying? And it's different ages. That's why people ask the age, but like, I don't have kids. So if I'm even taking a chance with a woman with kids, I think I should have the access to see even how the kids are, because I could be around you and like you, and then you got this terrible 3-year-old that might cause friction between us. Because one, guess what our first argument gonna be? How I treat your kids.
Bicycle player, I cut a bitch off, Who next, Call my phone, won't get a reply, No text, Work a bitch out like P90X or both X, yeah. Yeah, I got so many hoes, we gonna have to do a whole check.
Welcome back. Another episode of Beauties and the Beast podcast. Yours truly, Body the Beast. And again, I have two beautiful guests. I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. Please tell us like your name, your social, like, you know, not your social security, but your social media and your sign and where you from.
My name is Bree. My social media is Bree Loves All, BRELOVESALL. You said
Where you from?
where I'm from. I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. I was a military brat, so I moved like every 3-4 years my whole life. But I live here in Dallas. And I'm a Pisces Aquarius cusp.
Okay. Can you give everybody like a 720 of your beauty?
A what?
720.
What is
Like, yeah, 2 360s. For all my
Double back.
people who may I think they favorite. Yeah, she been in the gym. Just want to let y'all know that. Yeah, check her page out. She worked. That's natural. But no shade on the surgery, ladies. If it look good, I'm with it.
I didn't want to have no healing time like that. My healing time every day.
All right.
Okay, keep it natural then. It's your girl Nene Models. And I'm from Dallas. Probably lived in your hood. No, I was kidding. But, yeah, I'm a Dallas local. I'm just fresh back from Cali. Let me calm down a little.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Right.
So coming off a little shy, but give me a little time.
You know what that means, fellas. I see you got the shirt outfit on. You mind giving us a 720 of your beauty?
I guess.
Yeah, we showcasing our beauty from the hips and the dips to the lips. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, reverse 360. We'll take it. It count. All right. Whew, it's hot in here.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Can we get a 720?
Oh yeah. If I stand up, I'm too tall. Yeah, we admiring y'all beauty. I'm just the beast. I'm gonna sit back and just admire the beauty. But what am I about to say? Well, with y'all being all fine and stuff, I just want to know this question. Not for me particularly. Maybe just, how do y'all feel about sex on the first date?
He went straight there. I can't really touch bases on it.
You said you could what?
I can't really touch bases on it.
I mean, how you feel about it?
How I feel about it?
Okay, have you done it?
If you show, then you show.
You never had sex on the first date?
I haven't.
All right.
Do you want to?
Silence loud. So with me, if you're pretty much getting a first date, usually that means we've like talked for a little bit, like chatted, and you've gotten there, because I don't really take first dates like that. So I've gotten to know you enough to feel trusted with you out. So if I trust you out with my life, then.
So you do like phone conversations
Like
before
text,
you even
and
feel them out.
let me see where your head at before.
So by the time you go on a date, you already know if you would even lay down anyway.
Pretty much.
I feel that.
But you ain't never had sex on the first date though. So how you feel that?
She just made sense. Like you just went straight to a.
But you never done it. You never went on the first date and had sex.
Okay.
Or was you lying?
No.
You can tell us the truth here. Ain't nobody.
Don't do me like that.
All right, I'm gonna just take it for a fact. All right, so you have done it though, right?
Yes.
Do you think you haven't made somebody wait too before, right?
Yeah.
Like they took you on a date and y'all didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
maybe he didn't even try.
Yeah.
Which guy you feel like lasted longer as far as like you liking him?
Ooh, that's a good question. Usually the one I like more is the one I let go ahead.
On the first day, right?
Yeah.
That's what I be trying to tell women. I be like, that whole 90-day rule, more is opinionated. I don't feel like, it's not religion. We ain't virgins, so
Now,
do what you want to do.
I know people who like live by like their morals of not sleeping with people like for a high minute, like
And it still
real
don't
deal. Like I
last.
got a cousin who's, well, I don't want to put, but she hasn't. She grown, and
What you mean she grown? If you have sex on the first date, if you have sex 90 days later or 3 years later, you grown. Oh, she's a virgin. Yeah. Oh, she's not grown. She's sticking true to the yeah. That's what I'm talking about. She can put on that white on when she
when she get married, she can definitely.
She's rare.
All white.
Yeah, she's rare.
Take a shot to that.
Yeah, I'd be so proud.
Yeah,
I'm proud because.
But I'm assuming we all not virgins though. But shout out to her. I be feeling like the women who like I was raised. My mama put me on a lot of game, and so like y'all women, y'all know like through conversation, maybe in the first, it's really a smaller time, but I'm gonna give it a better time. Like and interacting with somebody in the first 15 minutes of conversation, if you would. It don't mean that you are going to, but if you would. You can assess the energy, how he already physically attract to you, and then just how he talk and articulate to you in a 15-minute conversation, if you would. Now, going to act on it might take some more action and all that, but I be feeling like the women who have messed up a whole vibe off of this, I'm going to make you wait 90 days when they know they want to. And I be feeling like a lot of women say they got good, they pussy good and they this and that. And I be feeling like, well, if it's that good and you want to, shit, if you like them, you probably going to have a better chance of obtaining them even quicker. Because I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not trying to wait that long and I don't feel like I have to wait. But I don't mind waiting if you showing me something else. But what else would you show me if I got to do all the showing? I got to pay for the date, show my financial stability, and be the charmer because I got to go seek you. You're being captured. I got to go catch you. So I did the work. So now it's like, reward me. Like she said, everybody don't get a first day. I made it to the first day level. A lot of people don't make it to that level.
What happens if the vibes is like, sometimes you ever thought of like, you're feeling that other person's vibe, like the sexual energy they're emitting versus that's actually your energy?
You saying, what are you saying?
Like there's been times that I know I'm not sexually attracted to somebody, but I can feel that they're so sexually attracted to me that it's like rubbing off on me, kind of.
Oh yeah, so like I said, if you're not feeling it, I can get it. I done been in, like when you can tell. Like I'm talking about, we done been there. Like we right there in emotion. Like she want to, and she's literally saying like, "Oh, I want to, but I just don't want you to look at me there. Let's just wait. Not on the first night. Like if it was the second date, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like, that's too technical. Like we feeling the vibes. Now I'm cool with if the vibes is not 100% there and you don't want to because it's still your body and your choice. But even if you don't want to because you want to wait 90 days, I just be feeling like, what do that really control? What do that really help? I mean, in some cases, the girl be like, well, the guy might not last 90 days, and so now I ain't have to waste the body. But he didn't last 90 days because you didn't possibly because, like I said, a guy like me, I'm not going to wait that long when I know what I have. I know what I provide. So like you might get a guy who has to chase and has to wait. That's a different type of guy. And most of the time, them the guys that you don't even really want. And then that's why the guys who because we got to go work to build our value. Y'all come already valued. You know what I'm saying? You need a woman to conceive. I want to have a child, so I already need a woman, and we got to go be what a woman needs. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go be the stability. And nowadays it's financial in this world that makes it so expensive to live. So I got to go get my money up. That's why you see a lot of dudes be like, man, don't worry about them. Just go get your money up. They'll come. You get what I'm saying? Then I got to go either, we don't have to be so probably physically there, but I still want to hit the gym just to give me a notch. Give me a notch up. Then I got to go and, I got to know how to change a tire.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't change them, but I know how.
That's it.
But we got AAA around here.
I know
but
how to change them, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'm just saying like I'm gonna work smarter, not harder. But I know, they be like, oh, men can't even change a tire. I don't have to. It's just like I ain't looking,
It's good to still.
I mean, yeah, if we have to, we gonna know how. Or, I can teach you how to. No, I'm just kidding. But now, anywho, moving on forward. So you still haven't had sex on the first date?
Not on the first date.
And why not?
I am not on the 90-day rule. Like,
so why haven't you? Have you not met a man that makes you want to, or do you do that? You do that not on the first date, no matter how good you feeling.
I be in my feelings, so I gotta make sure I'm gonna get in my feelings for that right one.
You get dickmatized.
No, not dickmatized. I'm giving them. I'm making you. I gotta make sure I want to put up with that.
Yeah, that too.
Like, I don't want to just put it on you, and
So-
now you expecting it. Like,
Or now you crazy.
now you just you turn into something else. So I just want to
stalking
see
and
how
shit.
you are like on a regular basis.
So he might be cool without it.
'Cause,
Then
yeah.
after the 90 days or the 5th day, whenever you give it to him, he can still be crazy.
Okay.
And then what you gonna do at
But
that
I'm gonna
point?
see the
Now he gonna be
signs.
even crazier because he like you for them times you've been waiting. He'd probably spend more money chasing you and courting you, and then now you give it to him. Now he really like, I'm in that thing.
And he crazier.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
at least you can see the crazy signs before.
Before then, so
Okay.
then it'll be up to me if I want to
Continue to.
Yeah.
All right,
not
so
just-
y'all can you cool. You can be faithful and loyal to a man who can't perform in the bedroom sexually.
Ooh.
No.
Well, you won't know because you been
mean-
dated so long and start
Yes.
getting these emotions and feelings, and then once it's time to cross that road that you didn't want to cross at the first date, now you got to find out something new.
Okay. I don't even.
Makes sense though, right?
It do.
But I'm saying because you get there and then it ain't what it is, and now you got to still because
Now I gotta detach.
women don't cheat, so now you got to still now you got to detach, and now it's like, dang, that man wasted time that he can't get back, being a good guy and waiting patiently. When y'all could have just found that out early. Cause I told the girl if I'm not like, she could tell me to stop and I would get up out of there. Cause get what, if I go down there and it stink or something ain't right, I'm gonna tell you. And I'm
As
gonna
you
move
should.
accordingly.
As you should.
That's what I'm saying. So when you go on a date, it's to figure out the person. Well, sex is a thing. Everybody try to act like it ain't the main thing. It's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not the
But
main thing always, but it's a thing.
If
It
we
is
not
a
cool
thing.
with our clothes on, what makes you think we finna bond on another level?
But that's what he's saying. Like, if you're feeling the vibe, it's first date.
Yeah,
y'all
that's what
feeling
I'm
the
specific,
vibes,
yeah.
Y'all like right there on the edge of things.
And the
you be
only
like,
reason they're stopping you is because you don't want to get on the first date. It's not because you don't like them. You're not ready. You're not turned on. No, it's not none of that. It's just a whole thing of saying what you're saying.
Not on the
I haven't fucked on the first
Vlogging,
date.
though. Like, you can put up
I ain't
this
gonna lie.
persona
Yeah.
for so long, and then like after you get it, like I don't even know.
That's 100% right. Women do the same thing. You see a man, he got some money, you act like you this ideal wife, and then come to find out,
You're not even the wife.
yeah, you sexy red and out here. I mean, I'm not knocking sexy red, but she admits to her ratchetness. But I'm saying, everybody turn on. That's what I'm saying. So just lay it all out the hat. So like, okay, so both of y'all are parents, right? Y'all mothers.
Yes.
I said parents, y'all mothers. Well, some women think they the mother and the father. So y'all both mothers, right? So I feel we getting everything out on the day. How y'all feel about like a man meeting y'all kids?
When?
Right.
So if you said you talked to him before you even get to the first date stage. So if y'all get the first date stage, do you think he should meet your kids by then?
On the first date? No.
But you say you go through a whole process before he even get.
But still, no.
This
Why
is
not?
Speaking as a mother
That's different. Cause why? Cause first date, yeah, I've talked to you. I trust you enough to take me out, but exposing my children to somebody to get attached to, and I don't know if there's gonna be a second, third, fourth date. No.
So
That's once we've sat down and we've discussed that we're in a committed relationship and this is what we're doing, and we've laid down boundaries and things of that matter.
right. So then, all right, you feel the same way, right?
I do.
Okay, so if you dating to get to know someone, right? And y'all will both say that your kids are a part of you, right?
Correct.
So if I'm meeting you, your kids are a part of you. It's a package there.
You haven't unlocked it yet.
Well, I'm meeting you, so I need to know everything about you, and your
but
kids
that's-
are a part of you.
That's not for me or you. That's for my kids' safety.
Right. So then that means y'all probably should like not date.
No, that's
Who are you
What?
to want to just
Yeah.
meet my kids?
Because your kids are a part of you. So say this, right? We dating. I can't meet your kids for their safety, but I'm liking you, you liking me.
But
I'm
it's-
liking you.
So-
it's for their attachment. Why would you get your kids attached to multiple?
They don't have to. I
men?
said
And that
meet.
does
He could just be in
damage.
the facility.
Why would I want my kids
Your
to
kids
see me
meet new
around
people
somebody
every
who might be
day.
Temporary.
The kids meet new teachers. Every time they go to school, they meet a new
They
person.
meet the same teachers all year.
Okay, well, when they go to the counter and they buy some candy or something. Okay, well, they meet new people throughout their life. Just because you date them, you ain't like you saying, hey, this your daddy.
But
so let me tell you why. Let me explain why I say, I feel the need to meet a woman kids if she got kids and I'm finna try to even take her serious or anything. It don't matter if we serious at that point, because at that point it's too late. Because then I like you, but your kids are a part of you. And if I don't like your kids, now I feel stuck. Let me tell you, it's just an example. So I can go, we going on a date. She vibing. She got kids, but I never meet them. You get what I'm saying? I never meet them. I never know them. I never be around their energy. I never even see how they act. Don't even know how the baby daddy even feel about the kid, because I don't know nothing about that side of her world, because for her protection. Mm-hmm. But then now I'm not protected because I'm falling for this girl that I like, that I know got kids, but I don't know how it go. And then now we get to the point where I get to meet the kids. Sure enough, these kids are not the ideal kids I would like to be around or even have my energy around. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm stuck.
You discriminating against kids?
No, it's not about discrimination. Just because they kids don't mean they have to be accepted. Just because they not my kids.
What type of kids are you not gonna?
They not my kids. No, it's kids out here that like, okay, I was raised by a single mother, and my mama had to really give me and my brother a pep talk not to run her dudes off, because we was in that mud like, nigga, you ain't my daddy. You know what I'm saying? And it's different ages. That's why people ask the age, but like, I don't have kids. So if I'm even taking a chance with a woman with kids, I think I should have the access to see even how the kids are, because I could be around you and like you, and then you got this terrible 3-year-old that might cause friction between us. Because one, guess what our first argument gonna be? How I treat your kids. Yeah. You gonna sit now, and that's a new argument that not even it impacts the relationship. But I done grew to like you because we've been talking for 6 months for your kids' safety, and now I done grew to like you, grew to love you, and then just because I love you don't mean I have to love your kids. I have to accept your kids, but now I need to grow a love for your kids, because just because you like me don't mean your kids gotta like me. So if I get in a household and we get to a point where I get in a household with kids that don't even like me, why would I want to be there? In my household, that I can't really pretty much tell these kids nothing because they're your kids.
That can be at any point. Exactly. If you meet this woman and you met this woman and her kid was 6 months and she introduced you to the kid immediately, first date, and that kid grows up and all of a sudden it's found that you're not her father and she feel away. Now she don't like you. Now she done loved you her whole life, but she done hit 12 and found out the story of her real father, and no matter what you done did for her, she don't like you now.
But that change came. You know what I'm saying? But imagine walking into some shit already like that.
But I'm saying, like, it could always change. Them kids could love you at first and then hate you a month later. I've seen it happen. Or they love you at first and then they go back and talk to their real daddy, and now they treat you some way because their daddy done told them to treat you some way.
That's what I'm saying.
Vice versa. The mama didn't told, because I've had kids treat me a certain way because they loved me first time meeting me. Had a ball, went home, talked to their mama, I guess brought my name up to the mama, and now he then came back and he's been acting different ever since.
I just feel, I mean, that's something you got to deal with as it go, but I'm saying imagine walking to it out the rip. So like, say if your kids grow to grow away from me, or like, I seen stepdads be stepdads forever and then not get invited to the wedding, you know. But
it could be either way. If she could, first off, you meet them immediately and they don't like you, but then y'all continue the relationship or whatever, and now they love you because they didn't let their guard down to get to know you.
Yeah. I grew up with it.
So at what point do he get to meet the kids?
That was like...
No, I'm saying like the guy you dating, at what point do you say, okay, now it's time for you to meet the kids?
Usually, it depends. Usually, I'm more of like I don't really do holidays, but I do holidays for my kids. So there's a holiday coming up or something, I might invite you to that, but...
you got a little cousin, something you go on a play date with, see if they get along.
So you saying...
Or like an outing, like...
Yeah.
I'm saying, but at what point of your dating him do he even have the opportunity?
Second or third day, like if I keep going on dates with you, like if you get past the first one,
so he got to get to the first date, then he got to get to the second date.
Yeah, because we could have been talking on the phone so long, and then we get out on a date, and I see how you treat the waitress.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, oh, or you eat crazy. Or
it be the little thing.
Or you spit when you talk while you eat. Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, so after the first date,
you sag to him.
I say, okay, I want to see how you are around your kids, or how your kids are. That's a good.
Yeah, we can.
That's a good request.
Yeah, we can go to an activity for the kids and
See how you do. Right?
How you feel about dating a man with kids?
I don't have a problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, my problem is more so what's your relationship with your baby mama before anything?
I mean, would you run to see how the relationship is?
I would want to hear what you're saying, and then I'm gonna pay attention on the first couple of days.
I mean, he might hit you with, well, I don't like for my kids' safety. I don't like nobody seeing my kids until we finna get in, move in, and take it serious.
Okay.
But then by that time,
but I'm still, when we hang around each other, your baby mama gonna call. Or I'm gonna see what the interaction.
I mean, but
is.
see, like how y'all said, people put on facades.
Yeah.
I mean, that's right. But what I'm saying is, so if I'm already knowing I'm going on this date, I can have things aligned to where my baby mama not hitting me up and I'm on this date. So as far as our times out dating, you won't get to really see how my kids or me and my kids and my baby mama is until it's time.
But you keep up with that. Yeah, you saying once I don't get to meet your kids until we move in. So if at that point, that means we hanging out, you spending the night.
But you still haven't met my kids, which means they with the mama. I'm the man.
Which means she's probably hitting you up if you are actively in their life. And you have the responsibility of picking.
So what you gonna get from that? From her hitting me up if she just texting me or we just talking? Ain't like I gotta answer.
Are you staying in the room to take the conversation, or do you have to go outside to take the conversation? Do
I even have to take the conversation?
Do you ignore it every time she call you? And why you ignore it? Why you have to call her back later? Like if it's about the kids, it's about the kids. You can answer the phone.
Maybe because I'm just on a date with you and she can just get back later. If it's an emergency, she'll know how to tell me.
Okay.
It's ways to reach out.
But I'm saying if we're at the point I can't meet them till you move in and we've hung out that much and you're always forwarding her calls and you always got to step out the room and you always got to women have intuition. You know the vibes. Like if it's some hater ass shit, vibes or cause the baby mama if the baby mama crazy like that, she gonna find you. She gonna find who taking up his time. It's gonna present itself.
I don't know. Kids might not be ready for a new mother in their life, but you'll find it out.
Not.
You won't know until it's time.
On how the mama treat them.
So how's y'all day like when people know y'all when you meet a man, he know you have kids? Do that slow y'all down at all? Or it don't slow you down at all? Like when a dude pursue you and then he find out you have kids, do he kind of fall back, or do it just turn to a sex thing, or do he still be ready to put a ring on it?
I've only been ghosted once about me having kids.
Once?
That was like years ago, yeah.
Years ago. How about you? How
I don't really know because I'm kind of new to it.
How old are your kids?
6 and 1.
You new to it?
Yeah, because I've just been in like 2 long-term relationships.
Oh, okay.
That's where both my kids come from.
Okay. So you haven't even been on a date since?
No.
With nobody else? Oh, yeah. You fairly new to it.
So now's the time. No,
my kids older.
Your kids, how old are your kids?
9 and 12.
9 and 12. So you got kids that can speak up and say something.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, who is this nigga?
Yeah.
He not right. Like,
or like, oh, who's this friend? Or is that just like they ask questions?
So do you think with you having kids, do you got to change the type of man that you want? Like, do you have to kind of compromise on the man that you want?
I have to change because I've always wanted a certain type of man. Now, was I picking that type because maybe being love bombed or just certain situations drove me to the wrong type of situation? Yeah, but as every time I date, I kind of take that as a lesson. I take every person that I date as a lesson and a blessing, and you learn things for the next person, the next relationship, even your friendships. So
I don't have kids, so I be looking at these titles, and my homeboy, he has a podcast, The Heroic Villain, and he said any dude that signed up to be a stepdad is a simp. So do you feel? And I was like, I was curious. I was like, and he got kids, right? And he said he won't date a woman with kids, and he explained to me why he can settle for that. I'm like, bro, you got kids, why you gonna do it like that? He explained to me. So then, as I'm looking at it and I'm watching Andrew Tate speak on it, and I'm sitting here with no kid, I'm like, oh, it makes sense. So then, with the man that you say you kind of look for, do you think you look for an alpha male, or would you say they kind of more beta or like simps?
I look for
typically.
Alpha male.
You look for an alpha male.
Yeah.
So, and with that alpha male, you seeing a man who gonna come in ready to provide, be the head of the household, and run things, right?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Like an alpha, protection, yeah, all that.
All right. I tend to think I'm an alpha male. And I be feeling like, so when you saying you look for alpha male, how success rate when you go on a date with someone who becomes off as an alpha male, what's the success rate on that? That man that ghosted you, was he an alpha male?
No.
He wasn't?
No.
Oh, a simp ghosted you.
I don't, we didn't even get that far.
How you know he wasn't an alpha male? What was some of the characteristics that let you know he wasn't?
Yeah, he was just like, he was soft. Like, I could just tell. Like, you can tell when somebody's soft.
He wasn't soft because he didn't want to deal with the kids. That's not why you call him soft, is it?
It wasn't, because we didn't even have a conversation. Like, he just found out I had kids and literally ghosted me.
So he knew what he wanted, and he didn't want kids.
We never had the conversation about it.
So you said he was soft. What was soft about him?
It was like really early. We didn't even get to.
But it was enough for you to know he was soft.
Like, I don't know.
I think it's because he didn't want to put up with them kids.
No,
I grew up around a lot of men. I had to censor myself. And like, I've had been in the hood my fair share of times. So I know. I can tell.
I mean, a hood nigga don't mean you not.
I know there's
because you're not a hood nigga, mean you're a soft nigga.
Beta hood nigga. Yeah. Oh, I can say this. There's a lot of beta hood niggas. So yeah, every nigga that big bro, always big bro. Yeah, you a beta. Yeah, not your partner. Like my partner, like this is your equal. Oh, that's your big bro. Like.
I just wanted to make sure you weren't calling him soft because he didn't want to put up with the kids. Because I know
that's what I'm saying. We never even had the conversation on
when you watch a lot of things going on in society. It's like you hear women say like a man stepping in and taking care of another man's kids is a real man, and I'm thinking like you can't really put that on him. I mean, he's a different type of man, showing up like the Russell Wilson and Sierra situation. But it's like no man grow up saying I'm ready to take care of another man's responsibility. Yeah. Like I don't wake up saying, oh, I'll go punch the clock for this man, or I'll go make his bed when he don't feel like it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So, but when I watch a lot of things on that, like if I say right now a man taking care of or dating a woman and taking care of another man's kids is like lame or a simp like that, I'm already gonna get bashed by women who wants the man to think that you're a man by taking care of another man's kids.
Yeah. I got a stepdad, so all my mom's kids, he don't got one, and like,
how many of y'all is it?
It's 5 of us.
Okay. And he came in. Would you say?
I was 2.
Did you feel like your mama ran him, or do you feel like he ran that household?
Big P, nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Beta. I feel like if a woman had a kid, she almost left to go get it because an alpha male wouldn't want to come in. Like it's like, why would I want to come in as an alpha male? I'm ready to come in my home, provide for my home, and pay all the bills and be number one. And I come into a situation where I'm already number 2 because your kids.
Number 2 if she knows to treat her man number 1
over the kids.
And that's just her nature because that's what she believes.
Oh, okay.
So the man gets the plate first at the table?
Yeah, a man gets his plate first at the table.
Oh, that's going to be tough because I know right now if I had
the kids' plate got to cool off anyways 9 times out of 10. Man wants his food piping hot. I'm used to my food cold because I'm going to clean the kitchen before I sit down and eat because I know if I eat before I clean the kitchen that I'm not going to clean the kitchen.
Okay.
So I'm going to chill.
Somebody break in the house. Who you protecting first?
The kids.
Naturally, if you come in, if I'm asleep and the kid's sleeping, you up, and you know somebody breaking the house, who you going?
I'm waking him up because you gotta get the strap and you gotta
pulling
take
the
care
strap.
Right, because I'm the alpha man. I'm protecting the house.
Now, once you're up, I'm gonna go see about the kids.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Let me give a better scenario.
Yeah.
Let me give a scenario where you had to choose. Okay, you got one son and it's me, and it's only enough food for one person to eat. Just for I don't know why it happened. Who you feeding?
Are you working?
I'm working. I'm just in that situation right now. We might get out of it. I'm just saying that situation. I ain't saying we so broke that it's only one place. I'm just saying right now, me and your son hungry as hell, but it's only one piece of chicken left. Who you giving it to?
Why can't I break the piece of chicken now?
No, I'm saying because you said I come first. I just want to hear your answer.
Most of the chicken and give him a little bit of the chicken and explain to him that.
Okay, me and your son both don't want to sell the damn chicken. Who you giving the chicken to?
If it's one piece of chicken and both of y'all are starving, hungry,
we're both starving.
It don't matter who won't. This is what we're doing because that's all the fuck we got.
I ain't asked you that. I'm asking you. We both, me and your son ain't splitting the chicken. You trying to get around it because you dancing around it.
You're not getting it.
What the girl say? Gaslighting, not projecting. Nah, look.
That's not gaslighting. That's just
no, what I'm saying is you just said the man come number 1 over your kids.
It's y'all try to categorize everything under like one scenario when everything is there's
because if I come first, it's no
universes.
scenario where your kid comes before me. If you just said
I didn't say
the man
anything
come
came
first
before you.
Hold on,
You're always gonna get a larger portion. You're always gonna get first. You're always gonna get. But if it's one piece of chicken, both of y'all hungry. Okay, you're
it's
gonna
mine.
get most of the chicken, but he's gonna get a piece of it.
No, I'm not sharing nothing. That's what I'm telling you. I already got it. That's what I'm telling you. So I come into a situation where I already got to share my woman with kids, and then I got to come. You just told me I come first. Hold on. Y'all getting passionate. Hold on, I ain't because she ain't answering my question. I want to get it through. You told me that in a relationship, if the woman is set up, what if the man come first? I say, I got to walk into a relationship where I'm already ready to put you first, but I got to be second to your kids. And you said, what if the woman's going to put you first? Okay, I just gave you a scenario where you have to choose about the person you put first and you can't even answer the question.
No, I did answer the question.
You're not answering it
what if
properly.
it's your kid? What if it's your seed?
I don't have kids. That's why I can speak like this.
Okay, but I'm saying you're putting a scenario where this is
where
a scenario.
you have to speak on what
now,
your
if
answer.
it's your child and it's your son and you need to eat and it's the last piece of
So
chicken.
what I did was I made you stand on your statement, and now you don't want to stand
And I
on it.
did stand
Okay,
on
well,
my
can you answer the
statement.
question? You still haven't answered. Breaking down a piece of chicken that I just told you, me and your son don't want to share.
Cut him off.
Then you can go then, because that's crazy.
So
if
then
you
that
don't
goes back
wanna-
to your answer of the man going first. The man is not
still
first, and he
second.
was never first. You can make him think he was first, but he was never first. And you would have told me that and had me thinking I was first in the household. But
Why
then
would- if
you just
were-
showed me that I
If you
wasn't.
was a leader, we wouldn't be sitting here with one piece of chicken to share.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And as a leader, I wouldn't even have to worry about nothing like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to
Yes,
worry
you
about
would,
somebody else
because
coming
that's
before
what
me.
a leader is.
I know.
Somebody who's worrying about, am I going to be able to provide more than one
See,
piece
you
of chicken?
taking the example
Or if she
and
can't,
making it
I
about
can.
who's a leader or not, it wouldn't matter. If I was leading and you pick me because I'm the alpha male, and that's the situation that we in,
So
and you
then
tell me I come first, I'm getting that piece of chicken hands down.
So you alpha, right? So you eating second. If it's
And that's
only-
what women do. Y'all hear her keep saying, so you alpha, right? You alpha. So
So
you're looking for
can-
men
you
to
can
come
go
through and
hungry
provide for
another
everything.
Day, but this
said what?
kid cannot.
I'm saying I
alpha
come into a
man that
household.
Every
Yeah.
alpha man that I've dated has provided substantially, and we've never
For
had
you
to
and your
worry
kids.
About,
He probably was a beta that you put in form of an alpha because he took care of your kids.
I'm excited.
Because what I'm telling you, I just
that's not how an alpha is made. Just because he takes care of my kids, no, that's not how that.
he
works.
not, but he comes in knowing he won't, so he might not even put up with the kids. When he come in
I can
a
tell
household, he leaves the
difference between
household.
A beta and an alpha, but it's not dependent on if he's taking care of my kids or not. That's not how I'm gonna decide if he's alpha or a beta.
Okay, so when I come into a household that I'm providing for, and I ask you, who are you putting first? And you say the man. And then I give you a scenario where you have to now act on who you're putting first, and you can't even answer.
I answered it. You just didn't like my
No, you
answer.
said I'm gonna have to move on
You didn't decide. You don't like the way that I chose to answer.
because you didn't answer the
didn't-
question.
Yes, I did.
I said you had to give the whole piece of chicken to who? You're like, we're gonna break that bitch down. You're going around the question.
Why does it have to be the whole? Like, why can't you break it? Like, as a
Why can't you just put me first like you said?
That is putting you first. If you
Then
get
you ain't
most
even
of the
thinking twice
chicken
about
and you
giving it
can't
to the
give
kid.
child a little piece of that chicken, or a fourth, and you get 3/4 of the chicken.
So
that's
I'm
a
not
problem?
first. I'm splitting
Yeah,
with the
That's still
kids.
first.
No, we both number one.
Yeah, as you can be.
Can't. It's only one number one.
Nah, that's still number one.
It's a
Because
bad
you
analogy.
alpha-
When you win, when it's first, second, and third, you have all of y'all are on a podium, but you have the highest. You have the highest podium, but y'all are all on that pedestal. You're still sharing your first, second, and third, but y'all are still on the pedestal.
So-
those are those people on that pedestal.
No, I ain't
So
asked you about
still
no
have to-
pedestal or knock your kid down. I asked you who come first. I walk into a
That's what I'm
household.
telling
I walk.
you.
Hold on. I walk
But
into
you
a
don't wanna hear
household.
it my way,
I
but
walk
that's
in.
cool.
I'm still
We can-
talking. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is,
They got it over there.
because now you see they getting up. They getting spicy now, fellas. What I said is, I don't want to walk into a situation as an alpha male where I'm providing and I'm the leader of this household where I'm already second. No real leader wants to get put second, right? God is our leader, and He don't want that you put no one before Him. You get what I'm saying? So imagine you going to God saying, "Hey, God, I fuck with you, my G, but shit, oh no, my teacher from 3rd grade looking like he gonna be over you." He ain't trying to hear that. Alpha male. So what I'm saying is, if I'm first, it's no reason for you to even think twice in that scenario. The reason you have to think twice because it sounds good to say you're putting your man first, but when you're in situations where you really have to put your man first. Because if I come in there right now, right? If we come in there and I say, "Man, I feel the type of way about your son," and if your son come in there and say he feels the type of way about me, who are you catering to for more? Your son walk up to you and say, "Mama, I don't really know if I can deal with this man." And I walk into you and I say, "I don't really know if I can deal with your son."
Sit down and we're gonna talk about why y'all feel this way.
Okay, and if we can't come to an agreement, who are you gonna who if your son say he can't be, if your son say he can't live with me and I say I can't live with your son, who are you leaving with?
Whatever is most logical, and at what age that is.
It's just because we don't fuck with each other. So who you leaving with?
So
it's never a direct answer.
Y'all don't ever have to. Then you don't have to deal with him, and you don't have to.
Okay, well, if you had to choose to be with any one of us, to have your son in your life or to have me in your life, and you had to choose one,
son because I
and therefore your son was always first. You just made me think I was. And it's okay. I honestly,
like I said,
when you said that,
everything under one scenario versus just breaking it down and seeing what scenario fits one. Like it's not ever.
It's the realization. I just wanted you to get the realization of the conversation. Because what I'm telling you is, no, y'all not hearing me. Because what I'm telling you is, if I'm first, like really putting first, like right now, if I'm telling you I put you first. And my mama is the lady in my life. I don't have nobody right now. My mama is the lady in my life. But when I get a woman, my mama is going to know that my woman is first, right? So therefore, when you ask me, oh, if your mama don't like me and you don't like me, guess what? My mama, you don't have to get with it, but I'm going with you.
So you put your mama in the back seat?
For my wife, yes, because I'm putting her first.
Okay, but what if your wife?
And my mama will understand that.
What if your wife?
Because my mama's going to have to lead us ever. We're going to have to keep going creating, and then she's going to once be that mother that has to get put in the back seat.
I don't put mamas in the back seat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Y'all know how to disconnect.
I'm just not gonna put your mama in the back seat unless she.
But see, here go the difference between y'all. See, so you're not dealing with an alpha male. My mama's gonna be happy and understanding why she's in the back seat. My mama might get in the back seat before you even have to ask, because my mama's gonna know that I'm putting you first and I'm dating you. But it's to come with the respect. I'm not dating my mama. Okay. My mama's gonna always be my mama no matter what. You might not always be my wife. My mama's gonna always be. I'm gonna always be her respectable son. Put my mama in the back seat don't mean I'm disrespecting my mama. It's mean I'm respecting my wife. You get what I'm saying? Because guess what? When my mama dating her dude, let me tell y'all the difference. When my mama dating her man, guess what? Guess what I'm getting at when she with her man? I'm getting in the back seat. And I'm not thinking twice. I'm not saying, oh, she's not a mother to me because I'm in the back seat. And she ain't gonna think I'm not a son to her because she in the back seat.
My kids always get in the back seat.
So I answered y'all question though. You see how I answered y'all question? I didn't say, well, shit, y'all both gonna sit in the front and you gonna sit in her lap. I didn't say none of that.
I didn't say my kids is gonna.
That's what you said with the chicken though.
But that's not the same. That's not a life or death situation. A back seat and a front seat.
No, what I'm saying is y'all use that for y'all example. Y'all asked the question and I answered.
We starving hungry.
I didn't say he was gonna die from not eating. I just said we both starving. I didn't say we were gonna die.
That's why I said you could go a couple days.
So you're gonna choose the son.
Yeah. Okay,
and that's okay. It just means so we got all the way here because a woman couldn't just accept the fact that I'm going to walk into a situation where you have kids, the man is never going to be first.
Sometimes you'll be put.
I'm not okay. I understand the situations. Okay, boom, I understand that. But overall, because we're talking overall, not specific, your kids are going to come first, and it's okay. Because if I had a baby mama and she was dating a man and she thinks she's going to put that man over my kids, we're going to have a real fucking problem. So it's not a wrong answer. I'm just letting y'all know that's the realization of the situation. So you might have to attract to a beta male or a Russell Wilson, a simp who's okay with saying, I'll come second and behind and baby, you run the show. Because a real man that run the show, he's going to be number one. You know what I'm saying? He's over there teaching another man's kid how to throw the ball. He's okay with that. And it's okay. He's a good man. He's a good man. But our man, he's just a certain type of man. And it's betas. And a beta man don't mean it's a bad man. It's just a man for her. Because I don't want to walk in. And no truth. It's like, even if no real man wants to walk into a situation where he's the sole provider and he's second no matter what this outcome. And I'm not even saying it might be a situation you got to pick between me and your kids. But if it did, like I just told you, if your son, why would I come somewhere where I got to feel threatened at any emotion and I'm the sole provider and I courted you and I fell in love with you and made you fall in love with me and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, but it can get ruined because the fact that you have kids. And if you come in right now, like I said, if you had to put your kids first, like we agree, and your kid said, Mama, I can't do it with this man. You love me, but your kid don't. It affects our relationship. But I come in with no kids, and if I love you, nothing else affects it.
I didn't see in a relationship going firsthand like that. Like my brothers and my stepdad into it, and he stayed.
I'm saying ain't about he stayed. I'm saying if it comes down, your brother ain't make. If I'm talking about right now, you got a 6-year-old, and he can talk. And you dating a man, and if your 6-year-old say, Mama, I don't even want to be with you if you're going to be with this man, I can't do it, I can't stand him, and you don't even know what his reason is.
But she chose the provider anyway.
I'm talking to you. And no matter what his reason is, your 6-year-old can't deal with this man you dating, and you love this man. And your 6-year-old is even telling you, I'm going to go with my dad, and I don't want to talk to you no more as long as you with this man. What are you doing?
Leaving him.
Exactly. So at that point, he didn't even have a say so. Your kid did. No matter how good of a man he was, no matter how whatever, he was already second. He was never ahead. He was never ahead. His mercy lied on your kids, and that's cool. You get what I'm saying? That's cool. Because it's like if you date a man with kids and his daughter don't like you, no matter what, she just can't get with you. And he love his daughter, and he's the soul. See, it's different with a man because the man normally ain't even having the it's the woman's first, the mother's baby, daddy maybe, however they go. I don't have kids, I just know what I'm saying. But if it's a dad that has, custody of his daughter, and if his daughter didn't like you, and he didn't like you, he wouldn't be wrong choosing his daughter's well-being over yours. So you're never wrong. Work. But in that situation, you got to accept the fact that the man is never first. So an alpha man wouldn't ever be the head of a kingdom that you're not even in control of. What do that make sense?
Well, what if she's in control of her kingdom?
Yeah.
You can't. I'm saying, I just gave y'all scenarios, right? So, no matter how much you in control of your kid, so you're going to tell your kid, like, well, you're going to sit here and you're going to.
It's only your scenario.
That's why kids run away. That's why kids run away. So you saying you would say your kid's safety if they saying they don't even feel comfortable being here. I ain't never did nothing to them, nothing. They just don't even feel comfortable. That's just how kids be set up. Because I'm telling you, my mama used to bring dudes in the house. We just didn't like them off the rip. He didn't even have a chance.
My mom was a single mom, and honestly, there was never a time where I was just, I don't like him. And it wasn't ever a reason.
I know I give a lot of examples that y'all feel like more personal. The examples just show you that stuff can happen. So let me just say this. What I'm saying is I'm only giving these examples. It has happened. May not happen to y'all, right? So good. Perfect case, but it can happen. So the examples to show you that the man was never in control of the situation once there's a kid involved. The kid is number one. The kid is priority, and that's understood. So an alpha male would never want his fate to be determined by another person besides himself because he's the alpha.
What if he doesn't have to? What if, the child's father is active in their life and you really don't need to discipline?
And even then, I'm still not in control. We finna go on a trip. We on our way out the door. The father tell you he finna come pick the kid up from school. We at the airport, the school calling, the father never came. Guess what the mother instincts have to do? Not my kid. Guess what you have to do? We got to ruin our trip.
But that could be with a babysitter
to go get the kid.
Anybody.
That could be with anybody, exactly. So at that point, the kids were always in control of our fate.
But
I paid for the flight. I did my part as the alpha male. That's what I'm saying. You see an if and what if. We're talking about what is.
You should be
expecting your scenarios. I'm giving a scenario myself. Okay, if this was your kids and y'all were flying and y'all was having y'all's own vacation and something happens and they call and say, oh, the babysitter didn't pick up the kid. Now, what do you have to decide?
Well, as
you
the
have to make sure
leader and the alpha of the situation, when you get a provider, what I say is going to go anyway, right? You're submissive. So you're not even submissive. What I say don't go, right?
Even if they're not your kids, this is our life, right? So you used to the kids now. So why is it not a thought?
It's like y'all not hearing what I'm saying or y'all don't want to hear it.
I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm just giving a different scenario.
Go have a kid.
Saying if it's your kids, you're
and
still
with
going to
me
have
being
to drop
the alpha
everything.
And you being submissive, if we're dropping our trip, if I say we're dropping our trip, it really ain't even no exclamation. Ain't no ain't no explanation.
What if you want to be
on why we dropping the trip? But if we're dropping the trip because of my kid, then the trip just got dropped. As simple as that.
How do you
and you rolling with whatever I'm rolling with. I'm answering your question. You trying to still change it. What I'm telling you is, if it was my kids and we had to cancel the trip because of something going on with my kids, well, it don't even matter. The trip got canceled, and that's what we're doing because.
So if you're gonna,
I probably funded the trip and it was my idea, but if we cancel it, because you're rolling with whatever I do, but I'm not rolling with whatever you do. You get what I'm saying? I'm not submitting to you. You're submitting to me.
So it's not a team. It's not teamwork to you.
So you're not submissive. The guy's always second.
No, you can be submissive and still be a team. Not every woman that's been in a man's corner. There's women that are submissive, but he still wants to take her opinion and say so because he respects his woman enough to have her say so and respect her and I do want to hear you because
that's perfectly
as
fine.
An alpha male you do have to listen to your girl at the end of the day too.
You can listen, and I mean is what it is. But okay, that's cool, great. You got a great point. But overall, all in all, what I'm saying is, the man is never going to be over the kid. So he comes into a situation where he's not even in control. So even if, like I said, even if you and your baby daddy are having trouble and it causes some stress on you because of what he won't do for the kid and what he do that, and I got to step in and pick up that slack of that stress that I didn't cause. So even if it's a sense of like, oh, he's supposed to go with the daddy this weekend. I got to go to a seminar. Can you watch the kid? That's cool, but I got to step in so you won't have that stress of the daddy not holding his part for a kid that's not even mine, because stress that was caused by somebody else.
But you asked
at that point, I'm never in full control.
But you would already know before y'all got to that point if the dad was dependable or not 9 times out of 10, because she's gonna already be complaining about these things if it is a problem, or you're not gonna hear her complain, and you're never gonna hear, oh, he forgot to pick the kid up, or like you're not gonna. It's gonna be one way or the other. You're gonna hear it before you get too deep in.
Things happen, and that's what I'm saying. He could be a great father, but then he could be like, well, shit.
That's when I'm giving.
I ain't even going to go get the kids, and he has that right to do that, because guess who got to do it? You have to do it as the mother. So if he be like, I'm just choosing today, I'm not gonna get it. She can have that nigga go pick the kids up. He had that right, but I can't say that because I'm the guy choosing to step in and be second.
Say what you want.
I mean, y'all don't want to admit it, because we had to get deeper into this other nonsense stuff, because y'all didn't want to just hear the fact that I'm saying that a man walks in, when a man steps a woman with a child, he walks into a situation where he's already ready to be put second.
Then you're saying basically when a man chooses to have a child as well, he's choosing to be second.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, your scenario still, or maybe your nuts don't work and you have to adopt a kid. How are you going to treat that kid?
We're going to both have sole custody. So even in a situation, that would be a situation where it's both of us.
Okay, if the dad's in jail and you don't have to ever to deal with the daddy and you adopt the child as your own, like, what's the difference in that?
I'm still choosing to take on someone else's responsibility. Like I said, no real man wakes up and say, I'm ready.
So no real man would adopt a child, basically.
So only a beta. I didn't say, yeah. What I'm saying is, again.
So alpha.
Society will tell you a real man is a man that comes in and date a woman with kids.
So he can't be
alpha. Can't be a stepfather.
I ain't saying he probably would choose not to.
Because you alpha, right?
I didn't say he
can't. We got to cancel this trip because the kids, right?
Yeah, I didn't say he can't be a stepfather. He was probably 9 times out of 10, and his true alphaness do with that man, that soft man that she said. Once he know you got kids, he probably would go and marry a woman without him before he marry a woman with him. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, if you didn't have kids and I didn't have kids, and me and this dude was both qualified in all the same levels, and I had no kids and he got 5 kids, I would hope that you would choose wisely too. We on the same level, same amount of attraction, everything. You're gonna choose the one with no kids. That's all I'm trying to say. But I don't even want to go back and forth, because like I said, it's a very like sensitive subject, because like I said, society and women do this a lot. Like, they already demasculate men, say they sassy for a lot of stuff that they don't like the fact that a man won't do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. And that's why a lot of men be crashing out trying to please a woman who don't even really understand. Because, and with that being said, just simple as that, I'm just going to end it right there. Fellas, don't let these women tell you what a man is when they not even a man. That's just like a man trying to tell a woman what a woman is. You only can tell you what we like and what we going for. Ladies, if you have kids, go find you a beta male and make him feel like he's an alpha.
Wow.
Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 3, Beauties in the Beast podcast. I want to thank my lovely guests, Bree and Nene.
If you alpha, come alpha ready.
Strap up, fellas. Stop giving all these babies to these women who is ready to put these alpha males second.
Maybe if the alpha males took care of
please like, comment, and subscribe, especially comment about this subject, because I have no kids and I want to hear from people with kids, without kids, because I know for a fact that me having no kids and going and get myself to a level where I know I can announce myself as a catch, a prize, I don't want to feel demasculated for wanting a woman with no kids instead of being told a real man goes and take care of kids.
Who next? Call my phone, won't get a reply. No text. Work a bitch out like P90.